me?
Oh, welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for you today. You're gonna get into Dalton Smith. That's an easy name to pronounce, but also Walid Ouizza. I think I'm saying that right. In what should be a one-sided beatdown, which is a step-down fight for Dalton Smith from what we've seen him in. I'm not sure why they're doing this. He's been inactive. I guess it's just a stay busy fight because he's been out of the ring. But before we get into that, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing blog on all forms of social media. The Boxing Bookie comes at you for every single major fight, so you how to consistently make money betting on the sport of boxing. The bookies, the odds makers, they don't know what they're doing. I do. I'm going to show you how to consistently make money betting on the sport. So join the Patreon. Link is in the description. We get the lock of the week. We hit the lock of the week again this week. That's like, I don't know how many weeks in a row. We just hit it every week now. The week before I gave you 2. So we've hit 3 locks in the last week. Well, 2 weeks. So that's just something that I do for you guys to get your locks, get you paid, get everyone rich. Let's bring down the house together. So join the Patreon. Link is in the description. $5 a month. It's also in that little ticker below. Get the lock of the week. It has to begin and get the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. Just $5 a month. After you do that, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the nutrition of a steak and the convenience of a bar, the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move and stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. Using promo code at BOXING. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. Sorry. Then when you're done with that, head over to Texas Boxing Scene on YouTube. Make sure to like and subscribe to that channel as well. That's Texas Boxing Scene on YouTube. Let's get into today's show. We got Dalton Smith. Dalton Smith, I thought, I was indecisive on him. He came a lot. Eddie Hearn loved him. Matchroom loved him. He was their guy. And, I looked at Billy Allington. And I said, that's not a great performance. Casey Benjamin, he barely won that fight. These aren't terrific performances. I just don't know about this guy. His last 2 performances in 2023 against Sam Maxwell and Jose. His last performance in 2023 against Sam Maxwell and his first performance and only performance in 2024 against Jose Zepeda looked really, really good. Specifically, the Zepeda fight. That was the best guy he's fought. The best performance. Destroys him. Floors him, stops him, kicks the dog crap out of him. I said, okay. And now he's been out the ring 10 months again. It's a little frustrating because I wanted to see him back in the ring. Oh, but he gets political at the top. He gets difficult at the top. And then he comes back and he's fighting Walid Ouizza, who's just, it is what it is. It's a tune-up. It's a stay busy fight. For a guy that hasn't been busy, he's going to beat him down. Dalton Smith, good footwork, skilled boxer, good puncher, solid pop, good pop, really good pop actually. Wide base, nice straight shots, defensively responsible, keeps his hands up. He rolls well with shots. He keeps his jab out. He controls distance with it, measures with it. He measures with his jab. He's got really good footwork, really good feet, really good jab, beautiful straight right hand. He was taught to fight well. Whoever taught him to fight did a masterful job. He's fundamentally sound. He's technically precise. He's got a high ring IQ. He's a good fighter. Now, the question is his power world class? Yeah. Is he a world-class athlete? No. So that's like kind of the one thing that he's missing. But he's really well-schooled fundamentally. Good counterpuncher. Straight right hand is by far his best punch. Got the inactivity he's coming off of, but he's a really good offensive fighter, and he's defensively responsible. He goes to the body well, really well. Doesn't throw a ton of volume. He's more selective with the shots, a little bit more selective than I would like. I'd like to see him let his hands go a little bit more. But he works behind a lot of feints. He's very patient. He's got well timing. He's a very, very, very good fighter. He's got great timing on the right hand on the counter shots. It's a lot to deal with. The only thing he's lacking is top level elite athleticism because he's got the pop. He's fundamentally sound. He's defensively. He's good. He checks a lot of boxes. We're gonna find out how he competes against the best 140s in the world, but we're not gonna find that out next Saturday against Walid Ouizza because he's not nearly at that level. Ouizza is a guy I don't know why he's in this fight. Someone needs to explain this to me. Frenchman, 19-2, 8 knockouts. He's won a bunch of fights in a row. His last loss was in 2018 against Sandy Masad. That's the real name. He's won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 fights in a row. No real Charlemagne Menapakin was his best opponent. Won a majority decision there. That was in France. But really nothing of note. I don't see him really being able to compete. There's not a ton of tape on him, though, but he's got a nice jab. He's willing to come forward. He's got some pop, more than you might expect. But he's willing to slug and trade. And that's not going to go well with a bigger hitter who's more fundamentally sound, who digs the body better, like Dalton Smith does. He's got good height and length for his weight class. This is a major step up in class. Ouizza is a good body puncher. He mixes levels well. He's just not at this level. I think he's going to get overwhelmed. He's going to get beaten down. Like this is such a big step up. And stylistically, he fights right into Dalton Smith's hand. So let's take a look at the book. I'm probably going to take Dalton by stoppage. I do think Dalton stops him. Ouizza has never been stopped, but I think that may end. So let's take a look at the book real quick. All we have right now is minus 2,500. Okay, that's all we got. Money line minus 2,500. I would say 2 times bet that, but even at that, $200 bet's only going to make you $8. That's not really what we want to do. We want to add this to our parlay, and we will add this to our parlay because this is easy money. Dalton Smith's going to destroy this guy. It's a step back. Easy fight for Dalton Smith. Easy fight. I'm confident in that. And I like Dalton Smith to stop. So when the props do come out on this, and they will, head on over to patreon.com, and we will show you how to make money on the props. The stoppage, the under. Let's take a look at all of it, and we'll make a decision on how to make money on these props. All right. But Dalton Smith, money line, minus 2,500. It's not great. You can add it to your parlay. You can make some money there. But when the props come out, we want to take Dalton Smith. We want to take Dalton Smith by stoppage for sure. Dalton Smith by stoppage. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing blog, and all forms of social media. The boxing book comes out to you for every single major fight, so you have to consistently make money betting on the sport of boxing. It is January 19th, 2024. From Texas to the world. Thank you.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.